Okay, for today's video, we're gonna take a look at this figure which I just got today. It's the Siege War for Cybertron Apeface. This was released around third or fourth wave Siege. I was not able to get this through normal toy shops here in the Philippines, so I bought it from an online seller. I'm not really familiar with the character. Um, I did get the Power of the Primes Prime. I think it was Titan Returns one a face. I'm too lazy to fish that out of the boxes. So anyway, here is the here is a face in his packaging. Um, it's a bit it's a bit of damage here, but that's from the courier. Features that great siege artwork on the side. On at the back, you could see some product shots. Mm, this comes from I guess Hong Kong, and the siege artwork. Top, it has the Decepticon logo for War for Cybertron, and let's open it up. Here he is outside of the box, and um, what I'm thinking is, this figure, while it is part of the Siege War for Cybertron line, I th- I'm guessing that this figure was supposed to come out with the Titan Returns line. It features the Headmaster gimmick, so you could remove its head, and can you see that? And the head transforms into a headmaster, a tiny little robot. You just unfold it like that, and it turns into this tiny, eh, doesn't focus, tiny little robot. So that's what I'm thinking. That this figure is supposed to be part of that line. Uh, I don't know why it wasn't released back then, but uh, we have it now. So it is a Voyager, and it's a Voyager sized figure. It comes with two weapons. Actually, this one's a shield and a gun. Hi. Some size comparisons. Here he is with a deluxe figure, Spinister, also from Siege. And wait, where can I get a Voyager? Oh yeah. And here he is with a Voyager class from Siege, which is Optimus Prime. It's a bit shorter than Optimus Prime. Mm, well, it's it's tall enough. So, like I said, I don't know anything much about the figure. What I saw this in specialty shops before, and what prevented me from buying me or stopped me from buying this was I wasn't really keen on the off-white color. It looked cheap in packaging, and I was not really that impressed with its look. But being a completist, I wanted to get the figure if I can get it at a lower price and opportunity presented itself. So I got this figure, and now looking at it, let's take a look at him sideways. At the back, you could see his gorilla head hanging, um, kibble of his jet plane mode. The other side. Um, for articulation, let's remove his weapon to check. His head is on a kind of a ball joint. That's his headmaster head, which is its neck. It swivel, go side to side like that, a bit of up and down. For shoulders, you can go up like this, you can go all the way around. He has a bicep swivel, yeah, very tight. Elbow and no wrist articulation. The it can move like that, but that's for transformation. Same with the other side. He has no waist articulation, thigh swivel, knee bend up to here. He has an ankle rocker, and yeah, I don't knees can go up that way. The kibble in his back prevents it to go further, and so that's that. Let's change him into one of his other alternate modes. Uh, okay, so here he is in his um, ape form, I guess. It's proper term for it. It is interesting that the third installment for War for Cybertron would be Kingdom, and there have been, um, well, this one is a an obvious animal, so they've been steadily introducing robots that transform into mechanical animals. So this one is a gorilla form. Yeah. I had problems with transforming it. I'm not sure if I transformed this part correctly. I'm not sure if it's supposed to tab somewhere or you have to push it in more. There's lots of gaps in it, and uh, to make this whole assembly solid and not fiddly, you have to make sure that everything lines up correctly, tabs correctly here. There's a tab here that you should push so that it doesn't move. For a ape, it it certainly has the silhouette of an ape. Um, I'll bet it's a very fiddly one. Uh, Here's how he looked front view. His head in ape mode is has that up and down motion. It's on a ball joint. Can go side to side. By the way, the top of this is the headmaster. See? Um, the head is only half the jaw part, and to complete his look, you have to put the headmaster inside. Like that. I wish I could find that Titan Master ape face so I could try it if it looks good there. The one for the Repugnus one was great. Oh yeah, it features paint job here, tampos instead of stickers, which I greatly appreciate. Even if it's a bit, this one is a bit crookedly applied. The Decepticon logo. Um, if you could look, the arms are very hollow. Um, his shoulders as an ape goes sideways like this and move. It's on a ball joint. His elbows only moves forward a bit like that and goes backwards. But that's for mostly for transformation. His little ape feet uh, doesn't really move at the waist area, but can move forward. It can move a bit, just a bit. No outward movement. Uh, knees are and his ankles can move forward and backward. No swivels. I can stand like this. See, balance is good, and the joints are still tight enough for him to stand up like that. Like I said, you must line up all those pegs together for it to be solid like this. Otherwise, it will be just a fiddly mess. So let's go to its third transformation, its third mode, and for his last third mode, it's a jet. I've opened the cockpit here just to show you. So you transform his head into this tiny robot, and put him here in the cockpit. Close it up. Ah. And this shield, you can put it back there, and it's a jet. Here's how it looks like front, top view, side, and the underside. Ah, there, it's cleaner. See, has no landing gear, no wheels or anything. Just kind of like a flat brick with wings and a nose cone, a nose. It looks okay for a kid. You could imagine that it's a jet that transforms into a gorilla and then into a robot. I mean, it's gonna be an awesome thing if you're a kid. So I still does I still do not like this off-white color. It looks unfinished. Well, that's for me only. Okay. Um, Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. This is a for me if I'm gonna rank it, it's or rate it maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's a nice figure. Um, like I said, I'm not familiar with the character, so I have no um familiarity with it, and I'm not really that attached to the character. But basically, this is an okay figure. Okay, so here he is back in his robot form. Final thoughts. Yeah, it is an okay figure. Um, if you're not that familiar with it, I guess you could skip it. But I guess his teammates, Snapdragon and probably Horrible, Terrible, will be part of it soon. Maybe in the Kingdom line or maybe in future waves of Earthrise. Maybe you'd like to complete them. Um, like I said, it's a 6 or 7 out of 10 for me. That's a rating that I just made up. I don't usually rate the figures. I'm probably copying it from another YouTuber. So that's it for my video. I hope you like it. I hope you could share it and like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of toy content, also local comics if you're interested in that. Local Filipino comics. I'm based in the Philippines. So again, thank you for watching this video. See you in my future videos, and this is me signing off. Thank you guys.